Hi again, Frederick Vampa. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club.
Oh, you poor fool.
I know. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, God. Thanks for keeping your promise, Frederick Vampa. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh my God! What the fuck was that?
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack.
Are they all in it?
You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Is that foreshadowing? Oh.
Huh.
She's blocking.
Wow. It's like she's more important than the text.
Oh, shit. Who's supposed to be speaking? I feel like that's Monica. So if she says something like, Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room.
Manga?
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Frederick Vampa. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Well, like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Oh, wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like... Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Hold on, did the game originally really push us towards Yuri without us noticing and hope that we kept going on this path? Fuck, I'm drunk. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. But she didn't know. This is my first day, isn't it? This is my first day. She didn't know. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy.
Oh.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm drunk. Is it just me or is she slightly crooked in this photo?
Is she?
Or everybody?
I think she's normal.
Fuck my life.
Everything
seems slightly crooked. It's a short read, but it should keep your attention. And if you don't usually read, we could, you know, discuss it, further if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet.
Huh.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I don't like this.
Why not?
I mean, originally I wanted Yuri. But now it seems to be pushing us towards Yuri. So I'm almost more inclined to choose Natsuki.
Well, maybe Monica doesn't like that.
You think I give a fuck what Monica thinks? I feel like Monica's gonna be like, you're choosing Yuri, now she's dead. You're choosing Natsuki, now she's dead. Oh, LOL, I want to start a club. Will you be like the vice president with me? Just you and me? Come on. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be only on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Dots. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused, and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. If I was focused. But I'm rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Wait, you see that too, right? Her eye?
Things are getting a little bit funky.
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. Did it skip some of the dialogue that was supposed to be there? I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts picking up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well... I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Is that different from the first book? From the first playthrough? And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it.
Notice how she actually read the book this time?
Yeah, that's why I asked if it was a different book. She actually knew this time, rather than read the back of the cover and awkwardly summarize it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Frederick Von Pa? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. How would he know before, though? She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Like this game, right, Kevin? I'm catching on, Kevin! When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, like with Sayori's death. No! But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway.
That doesn't seem like something Yuri would say.
Suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... What did it say? I didn't see the rest. Kevin, do you remember what it said?
Let's just continue.
No, what did it say? My whole body gets incredibly... And then there was a bunch of pictures and boxes, but did it say anything else?
Well, I don't know.
I couldn't read it because I'm drunk.
Okay, it was just symbols. It was like the sword attack.
I saw symbols towards the end. I didn't know if I missed a word. I kind of forget that I pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading.
I love how Frederick Von Pa doesn't notice anything different.
I know, he's like, okay, whatever. The least I can do is how you know he was a shitty friend. It's a literature club, after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
Things are getting weird, huh?
Oh, really? Really? Just now? What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fun if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. I feel like this is moving faster. Yeah. Are you sure? So she's gonna be the next to die. Then it's gonna be Natsuki and Monica. Then it's gonna be Monica.
Just Monica?
Yeah. You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and start the prologue. I soon understood what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heating. I didn't get to read it all. I read it. I was just feeling in the feeling of your body heating.
I actually missed it, sorry.
I know you were. But I didn't get to read it all. God damn, I was like really trying to pay attention. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... yeah, this should work, right? I sat at my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book between the two of them. Wait, between the two desks, I assume. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book.
Sorry.
It's okay. I want none of that. You're like, no. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me, but I haven't yet. But I haven't, Kevin! Kevin! I just say it because I know you know what's up. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that he finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit.
But the main character is a little...
Oh, what's that face?
Hmm.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Remember how the character... Remember what the book is about?
Wasn't it about... it was kind of weird and timid?
It was really spooky, right? It was the main character, and there was an experimental facility where they cut off limbs.
But that was in this reading, right? But not the reading before. I thought the reading before was different, right?
Yeah, but this book is about that. And she reminds...
And she has the knife collection!
Sure? I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. Just keep
Her
keep
facial
reading.
expressions are different.
And she's denying it really hard.
She is. Rather than being like, oh, how so? She's like, no, not at all. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. I don't like her anymore. She's crazy.
She's a bit different from the first playthrough,
She's
right?
crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy.
Okay.
Bring back Sayori and Natsuki. They're my top two now.
Okay.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself.
Interesting.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. I don't like this. I don't trust this. No, Kevin, no. What on earth was that about?
Frederick Von Pot? Did something happen just now?
You would fucking know, bitch. I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Oh,
so...
How long was that there?
Oh, just a bit.
Okay,
Like,
fuck.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. So, you don't know...
I can't edit that out, but
Yeah,
okay.
It's fine. So, you don't know anything.
What does that mean, Monica, bitch? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh! No, not really.
Because you're gonna fucking kill her, aren't you? Or gonna convince herself to kill herself.
I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her.
What the fuck do you mean by that, you bitch? No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly.
But I don't believe you.
Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
She used to not. Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Oh yeah, we did choose words. That's your poem, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
No. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Natsuki. You okay with that?
Yeah.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday, even though I didn't because it's my first fucking day, technically. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. The Tragedy of John by Kevin. A disaster befell tenacious John. His meager depression grew. Uncontrollable anger swelled inside when his anime collection died. Gone were his heaven-sent figurines. The uncanny valley was no more. What misfortune, oh how he'll cry. If unrestrained, he might just die. It's true, we saw him make some bubbles, with determination in his bath. The sparkly toaster will make him fry. He'll breathe his last and wave goodbye. With unrequited care we ran on him. We tied him to a chair, but our bindings were quite lazy, so he easily broke free.
He ran out to the balcony. Raindrops hit his face. His aura of pain was very bold, despite his vertigo, he told. Yes, he'll jump. He'll end his pain. Oh, how sad, how true. Jim shot his gun and shot John dead. Suicide's illegal. Off with his head.
Dots.
Frederick von Pa, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
So you can make this poem bad if you want. What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into
I
this?
thought she had a nicer opinion at the beginning.
Do you think I'm stupid?
Yeah. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, eh? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Exclamation marks.
Painful to think about? ...
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I'll gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Isn't it the same as the very first?
Yeah. Yeah. I told you you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. It's different from the first time.
I was gonna say, bit. I feel like she said that before, but for a different poem. Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight into the wordplay.
I feel like we're in the second poem now.
Like a setup for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
That went well enough.
I mean, I guess I don't have a lot of choices.
Hi, Frederick von Pa. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better.
Like not kill your previous members?
Shush. I'm always listening.
I bet you are.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
But I am. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
I hate Monica. Monica is bad. Fuck you, Monica. You go, you lad. I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Frederick von Pa. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Because you killed my best friend?
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all have to get past soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Frederick Wampa.
Fuck you.
I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Bitch.
I guess I underestimated you.
Fuck yeah, you did. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality.
What do you mean by that, bitch?
I don't mean that it's a bad thing, though.
I feel like you do.
But sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people.
What are you implying?
She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her.
I hear your wordplay, bitch.
But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly.
That's kind of fucked up for you to say, Monica.
Like earlier.
Fuck you.
I think if she gets a little too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
I will never be with you, Monica. I've decided that.
Oh.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Fuck you. Alright. Thanks, Monica. Even though I don't trust you because you're a shady bitch and you killed our other friend. And I honestly think you're gonna kill me next. I suppose I should get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
No.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Go fuck yourself. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
But why does she have to sound confident?
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
So I see. Well, let's read it.
Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
I'm confused.
That's a bit different from the first time, right?
I'm confused. I'm confused. Because it almost sounds like she realizes she's in a game and she's trapped and her only salvation is if we choose her. And she's upset that we're not choosing her. I mean, she's not an option, so we can't, but I don't know.
Maybe she's trying to make it herself an option.
Maybe.
So, what do you think?
You will be my last choice forever and always. No. It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays.
Sure.
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
I wonder.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure how to put it.
Like she said before.
I guess you could say it. I had kind of an epiphany recently.
Like killing my best friend so you could get to me?
She said that the first time too.
I know.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Maybe epiphany, like she realizes she's part of a game. An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Because you killed my best friend for it?
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
Like, with the grave?
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Fuck.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Like a certain character arc?
If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
Like how I kind of wanted to fix Sayori's.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle, so just move your hand and go with the flow.
She said that before. Okay.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Nope. I mean,
Okay.
I guess Yuri.
They kind of force you to do that.
Yeah. Thoughts. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. Oh, what am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before, like in another game where you had another friend who was friends with all of us, but... Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you, because I think I skipped one by accident. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah.
Sorry, can I grab a glass of water?
Yes.
Sure.
Here.
Oh.
No. Would you like ice or no ice?
No ice, please.
Okay.
Oh, wow, fancy.
I know, what can I say?
Ooh, bring a feather. Thank you.
Of course. Honestly, all the vodka is like hitting me and eating the food is like not mixing well. I'm just like, what?
Honestly, my metabolism is so fast. It's honestly wearing off for me already.
I'm so jealous.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought... Rude.
Damn, that guy's a giant penis.
True. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Like she's already been through this before. Yeah, of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, there was one called Ghost Under the Light, but I feel like this is different. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I think that's the same.
I was gonna say, I think that's the same poem as the very first one, because I know she did a ghost in the light too or something. Dots.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Frederick von Pa.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Like Sayori, question mark, but not quite. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way, unless it's her. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, it didn't even matter! No, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Frederick von Pa.
Me too. Beautiful Frederick von Pa. Phew.
I
guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Whoa, different.
Is it?
I think so. Was it different from the first time?
I don't know. I kind of thought it was the feeling of giving up, just like the feeling of that humanity can't accomplish it. Was it? I don't remember. That's what I thought.
I can't remember.
Oh no, that's what I thought. I thought it was a feeling of humanity giving up.
Maybe it was different. I don't know. I actually don't know.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really, it didn't come out nice at all.
Don't make me pick a side again. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Frederick von Pa did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come up across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Frederick von Pa liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Frederick von Pa appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh. Oh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Frederick von Pa started showing up.
Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Oh. Me? Who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch?
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
I don't like this. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? I like how Natsuki is like blurry and Yuri isn't. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa. Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri.
Like the knife? No.
Oh shit. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
I don't know if I should save here or continue. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Oh, what the fuck is wrong with your heads?
Yeah, go on. Let Frederick von Pa hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just knows I was standing here. Frederick von Pa. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
How did I get dragged into this? It's not like I know anything. Oh, it's making me pick one. I'm just gonna talk this out with you. Because I think I'm actually leaning towards something else. But, so I feel like I understand Natsuki's personality in the sense that I think she tries to appear confident and like, oh, I'm so great, but I think it's because she has a lot of insecurities and she's secretly always hurt and feeling like she's never good enough.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get why she acts the way she does. As for Yuri, though, it's like, I can tell she's super insecure as well, probably depressed too, and it's like, I don't want to have to pick between them because it's like, if I don't side with Yuri, I feel like that's just going to make things worse for Yuri because she seems very caught up in her head and she doesn't seem to get a lot of social interaction. Like, she just seems like, I feel like not picking her would be really bad for her, you know? Okay. But at the same time, I feel like it's bad for Natsuki because I feel like she's always having to defend herself and people never choose her side. So I'm kind of really torn.
I mean, I think this choice just reflects who you want to go for in this arc. Like...
Oh, really?
Yeah, because, you know, since you get to choose between the two of them. And I think we were going for Yuri before.
We were. So part of me is like, do I just stick with Yuri then? Because, I mean, we're sober now compared to when we finished. It's like, I don't know, it's hard because, like, definitely during this argument previous, I was pretty 50-50 because it was one of those where I'm like, you're both right and both wrong. But I sided with Yuri a little more because a lot of it was unnecessary with what Natsuki was saying, but now I'm just like, I feel more cautious. I'm like, is me choosing Yuri gonna kill Natsuki too? Or is this,
I don't know. I don't know. Just go for it. I don't think, yeah.
I'm like,
follow your heart.
Part of me wants to almost choose Natsuki, but I'm like, we've been chasing Yuri this whole time. Like, do I change it up?
I mean, I guess you could.
I don't know why my heart's telling me to actually choose Natsuki.
Oh, then go for it. I think I went for Yuri the first time around too, so it would be nice to actually get to see her arc.
Well, I was gonna say the first time as in like when Sayori was still alive?
No, like the second time.
Okay.
Because I went for Yuri both times, so...
Yeah, see, it's like, I kind of want to go for Yuri again, but it's like, because we've been pursuing that, and it's like, I don't know why, but part of me is like, I'm feeling maybe like spicing it up. Well,
yeah,
but it sucks because
spicy.
like, part of me is like, still in the arguments, I think I agree a little more with Yuri than Natsuki, but it's like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, let's go spicy. Spicy like honey. Oh.
Wait. Yeah, I was like, I clicked it, right?
Oh.
Wait.
Ooh.
Okay. So is it not letting me choose Natsuki?
Wait, let's try. Ooh,
oh, I don't like this. It's zooming in on its own.
Shit.
Oh, God. I feel like this is a life or death decision right now. One more time. Oh, stop zooming in. Is there a point where I have to choose Yuri? Oh, my God. How far is it going to go? Natsuki.
Wait.
Ah! Part of me is like, do I keep clicking Natsuki or while there's... Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no. This isn't what I want. Get out of my face, Monica. That was not pleasant. Dots.
Well.
Dots.
Hey, Frederick Bumpa. Why don't we step outside for a little bit?
She didn't let me make a decision.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening? What?
Oh.
Wait,
how nice of her.
Wait. No, yes, I can still click behind her.
Okay.
No, I'm clicking Natsuki. Fuck. She made me go with her.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to just stay out of this.
That's what you want, right?
We'll go back inside once they're done yelling.
No, we should defuse it.
Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
I don't want to. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh no, she's crying. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Frederick von Pa, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow.
It's a little soon.
Completely.
Wait, no. What do you mean by that, Monica? No.
I don't know.
We gotta chase after Natsuki now. Oh. I wonder. Well, I'm gonna ask you. So, you said this time you, even though Monica interfered, you clicked Yuri, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Yuri who ran out of the classroom for you, or was it Natsuki?
I don't remember, honestly. It's been a while.
That's fair. Dots.
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Dots. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. She keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. Yes. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out.
Frederick von Paul's dense and doesn't understand that I need to go with Yuri. Like, fuck.
I'll wait for you to be done.
Dots. Dots. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
At least Monica gets it, though. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Frederick von Pa. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... No.
She just kind of skipped it.
I don't like this. Okay. So, should we actually try to go for... I don't know. Should we try to go for a specific person or just choose words?
I mean...
Part of me... Does this actually affect things, though? Because, like, now...
Honestly, I can't remember. I think, because you still can go for a specific girl in this arc. So...
It's hard because, like, if this determines who I go after, like, whether I stay with Yuri and talk to her or whether I check with Natsuki, like, I think... I don't know which girl needs it more, because Natsuki literally left crying. But Yuri doesn't seem to be in a good place. You know what? How about this, to make a gamble?
Uh-huh. We
just choose the first word on each page.
Okay, sure. Oh, wow, okay. Oh.
Welp!
Well, that was unexpected.
That was not pleasant. It's all in the air now. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here the past couple days.
Oh, couple days. So, like, we skipped forward in time.
Yes.
A couple days.
It was just like, no, you don't get to choose a girl at this point. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Oh,
no,
that's
it's a ditty.
abnormal.
Or that.
Welcome back, Frederick Von Paw.
Hi, Yuri.
You're looking a bit different today.
Yeah, she's not looking her breast.
Sorry.
Sorry. I should make puns. This is a serious game. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's I don't know why that's really funny to me. But the weight of yesterday's
Oh, I guess
Wait,
it was
what?
yesterday.
But okay.
I mean, maybe yesterday was already a few days into the club.
Yeah, okay. Coral still hangs in the air a little.
Oh, there you are.
Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk.
And surprisingly, Monica is not here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Oh, wait, shit, that's you.
Close enough.
Frederick Von Pa, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Dots.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calm Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little.
Dots.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
Dots. But...
I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all.
Her smile terrifies me.
I know,
I'm just
especially
saying.
when it's like the small little one. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Something about her teeth is very uncanny valley.
I mean, to me, that's more of a better smile than when she just has like the little like C smile where it's like, I don't know.
I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Aww.
Oh, well,
Dots.
yeah, when Monica's not here.
True.
They gotta
True.
go on.
I was gonna say, part of me was wondering if like the black dialogue that appears is like Monica somehow like hacking into her. I don't know. Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
See, it's that smile I don't like.
Really?
To me, that one's more creepy.
Hmm. I think it's like the lack of the nose. It kind of feels like it's carved into her face.
It's kind of like Voldemort's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably... yeah.
Hey. Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Bet you are. Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
Call her out!
Oof. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
I can still hear a bell.
Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed.
Aw, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Well, that's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet.
I don't trust it.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Frederick Grandpa.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Well, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. Sounded like it was just me. Like, I didn't even consider she meant the whole club. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Frederick von Pa.
Into the closet? Oh, I don't know.
Probably I figured to get something. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I was just thinking something. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Oh, that's sweet. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself, is it? Well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? This seems familiar. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you.
Ooh.
That's okay.
It's getting steamy.
Oh, I know, so hot. I'll walk you to class. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. How about now?
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up some water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
thoughts. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her.